my darlings. Taurus, welcome to your 2023 yearly reading. I am going to do a vision board reading for you, my darling. We are using my Angel Wisdom Tarot, and then to clarify, we will be using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Once I have pulled the cards for you, they will appear on the screen so you can follow the reading a little more easily. Just as I am shuffling the deck, I'm waiting for the first few cards to come out, which will be my cue to start taking from the top of the deck. And you should have received a little link up above. I am doing pay what you can readings. This is my gift to you during this holiday season and into the new year. Pay what you can readings, where you give what you can in order to receive a 30-minute reading with me. So let's see, let's move ahead right now and let's see which cards wish to come out. And then I will start to pull this vision board reading for next year for Taurus, for those, there we go, for those that most need to hear the reading. So the overriding theme for you in this vision board is the Nine of Pentacles. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. I'm going to come back to all of these cards, but I just want to just say a couple of words on each. This is a time for you to appreciate where you are right now, if you're not doing it already. What are you attracted to at this time? Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Wands, still taking too much responsibility on it, my darling. Your wildest dreams, the world, of course it is. Here we are, we have the World card. What's resonating with you at this time? The Five of Pentacles. So you are feeling at this time a lack of something, and it is attracting in perhaps more of the same. What are you being asked to let go of emotionally and mentally within this process? The Ace of Wands. So that is the focus on what you want and why you want it, and forgetting about the how and the when and the who. That's up to the universe. What can you do? What can you say yes to at this time to help your vision board? And you have the Hermit mode has come out for you. What are external influences at this time? The Four of Wands. There is very much support for you and an energetic structure at this time that is helping you. What small adjustment can you make to manifest your vision for next year? The Three of Cups, my darling, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And what happens when you take action on your vision board and you have the Ace of Pentacles? So that's a wonderful new year. Next year promised to you from the universe. So you should see those cards pop up any second. And now we'll move into the main part of the reading for you. So let's have a look. This is the overriding theme. You as the Nine of Pentacles, my darling. Tall, strong, independent, consciously living your life for your greatest good, consciously aware of what is happening around you and how you are both projecting energy and what you are receiving as a result of that. And this is a very, very lovely place to be. This is being very comfortable, being very optimistic, believing in the universe and believing in yourself, believing in the signs that you are receiving, and also being very grateful to yourself about where you are right now, my darling. The Nine of Pentacles is very much a card of appreciation, self-appreciation for everything that you have overcome, the challenges, the hard work, and also now enjoying your life a little bit. So in that enjoyment, the universe works very fast when you are enjoying life, when you're having fun. So this is a really good time for you. I feel for many of you with the Hermit mode here as well, and perhaps the responsibility as well. I feel that many of you are single at this time, and I don't know if this is part of your greatest desires, but you are happy being within that single space. You're happy being singular, because within that solitude, you have discovered so much about yourself, my darling, that you haven't discovered before. So now let's look at what are you attracted to at this time? Well, within that space, Spirit is asking you to let up a little bit in terms of what you are doing. This is the Ten of Wands, and this is the card of taking on too much, taking on too much responsibility. Now, what does that really mean? It means when we take on board an energy of, I need to do this to make this happen, or I need to do this to help another. So what happens is, what we don't realize is, within our energetic structure that we live within our lives, and that's constantly changing the whole time, sometimes we can carry the space for many others around us. And when we carry the space, when we carry and wish to affect the hopes and dreams of others, we are not actually living our own life for our conscious good. We have to give each others space for them to live their life as it is intended for them to do so within their divine design. We can send love, we can send light, we can give advice, but we don't fix it. The same thing is, if you are working very hard to affect a change within your life, Spirit is asking you to consider the energy with which you're working hard. If you are working hard within your creative expression, my darling, something that you adore to do and you love to do, then it is child's play, it is universe play. Time can go past in a moment. But when we're trying to make something happen and it perhaps isn't, or it's tiring us out, it's a little message from the universe that actually life can be much more simple, because even sitting within the hermit mode is much more powerful when you're sitting in a place of self-belief and knowing this is going to happen for yourself and manifesting it out energetically, than actually doing work that is creating and causing you stress and anxiety at this time. So there is a need for a little bit more balance, a little bit more of you remembering that you are this, and around you life is creating for you. Life itself is the source of all abundance for you, and that you are here to receive it. And as part of receiving it, it is to know that you deserve it, and that anything that is for you will magically tumble towards you. Anything that is not will disappear. So try not to be so attracted. We are the human beings, and the human aspect of us tends to rule our life. Spirit wants you to come more into that state of being at this time and enjoying what you've actually already achieved, rather than continuing to try and create more and more and more at this time, because that state of appreciation is a state of grace. It's a state of being at one with who you are, and that state of appreciation will create more abundance for you than any state of trying to work to affect, to change it by working too hard. What are your wildest dreams? A completion of something, an end of something. I really feel a completion of something that you feel is very successful, you feel will garner the rewards for you. This is what you're working towards, and I understand that. And when we're very close to something completing, when we're close to something that we perceive as successful, then we can have a tendency to try and affect that change quicker and quicker and quicker. But Spirit is also saying, within this space, coming back, it's right above the Nine of Pentacles, so everything is in line here. Just stop for a minute and think already about your accomplishments. Think already about what you've overcome. Stand in front of the mirror and flood your subconscious with feelings of self-gratitude and self-love. That is far much more powerful than being in this space here, my darling, about what you're attracted to at this time. Be really proud of yourself, because you are completing something, but it is within divine design. And when we are non-resistant as an energy form here, sitting here as a human being, we are the machine, not the machine, we are the vehicle, okay? We are the matter with which the universe works through. And when we're non-resistant about it and non-critical of it, and we don't try and force it, then the universe can work through us. So it has worked through you in so many wondrous ways. So do stand tall and proud and think about what you've already accomplished and what you've also let go of in your life. Now, what is resonating with you? You see the Five of Pentacles. It's the not enough card. It's the not enough. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe this is not enough. And Spirit is trying to give you signs. And this is why you've got the World card and the Nine of Pentacles here, to say that you are enough. It is enough. And it's also because you can see the daffodils here as well. They are trying to connect with you at this time. They're trying to show you perhaps ways forward. This is outside of church here. There is help for you as well. But when we are sitting within a space of negativity, that is what we're projecting out, and that is what the universe will respond to. But the belief within yourself, they want to remind you about how how strong you are, how courageous you are, everything that you have done. Remind yourself of that. Don't look at the glass half full. Look at the glass half empty. A positive mindset will create miracles, my darling. A positive mindset and a trust in the universe will create miracles at this time. I know that many of us have fears about money. Money is energy within itself. Allowing yourself to sit in a space of perhaps magically watching it coming in out of your life is something that is a joy to behold, isn't it? So do it with the intention, perhaps today, tomorrow, whatever, that you're going to go out and you are going to, whatever you wish to buy, you're going to gratefully hand the money over. And also with the understanding that it will come back to you. If you say thank you for the giving and receiving of this energy, which I give out with joy, with the understanding that it will come back and bring me more joy. And that actually you are here to embrace the concept that everything is a flow of energy, money included. And it is a sign sometimes of if you're feeling that there isn't enough, then what you're giving out is that you don't have enough. But actually even going out with a little bit of money in your pocket and thinking, I feel abundant. I can choose to spend this on whatever I wish to. And if I choose not to spend it, that's also okay. So what's resonating is that you are beginning to see, perhaps with the 10 of Wands here, about what's attracting you at this time, the negative connotations that you are having with money is manifesting itself into challenges that you're being presented with. But those challenges that you're being presented with are to show you that you can overcome this negativity, because you, my darling, are bang in the center of this reading as the the 9 of Pentacles. And she's somebody who knows her worth. And there are many moments where either you do tell yourself that you are pretty amazing, or others do. And it's try and receive that from others, my darling, because when we can learn to receive the small things, then we are permitting ourselves to receive the big things as well from the universe. Then you've got what to let go of emotionally and mentally in this process. So this is the Ace of Wands. It's a wonderful, liberated, child's play energy. So bang underneath the 10 of Wands, which is interesting. And so what they're saying is, trust in your wildest dreams. Okay, trust that you will complete this. Trust that out of that completion, there is more opportunity for you. All they're asking you to do within this space, to let go of how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, perhaps who it's going to happen with, and come into why you want it to happen. The why and the what. What is it and why you want it to happen? What is it within the one space, the fire, the desire, the embracing, the excitement of it, the inspiration of it? Why? Why does that give you that? Why does that give you that? What is it doing for you? Because that, look at the two different energies in terms of what you're attracted to and what they're asking you to let go of. Come away from the hard work aspect of this and come into the child's play of it. When you played as a child, it was fun, it was enjoyable. Hours could pass by within that imagination, within that make-believe, and we make what we believe. So Spirit is saying that trust that the universe is the source of all things, and when you're non-resistant to trying to make something happen, but you sit within the space of, today I really feel like being creative. This is the Ace of Wands, being creative, going forward with those inspired thoughts and ideas, because that's the universe talking through you. That is infinite intelligence coming through you. It's a time to take action of understanding why you want it and how it's making you feel, but forgetting about how it's all going to fall into place. So what it is and why you want it. Sit within that space at the moment, and always do what you're passionate about. Sometimes I may disappear for 2 or 3 days because I'm not in a space to be able to give readings. I kind of step away for 2 or 3 days because I know that I'm not in that flow. And then I come back to it. So for me, I like it to be child's play. I like my energy to be one of fun and enjoyment, probably speaking a little fast, but I am in that inspirational place where I am breathing in to inspire, to take in and to release. And within that space, I'm my creative expression of my soul. And my soul is a messenger for source energy. And we all do that many, many times in my life, but I'm consciously doing that. So within that space, I love it. But when the times when I feel like I can't read, I don't try and do it, because I'm going to create my own block, my own resistance. Then Spirit is saying to you what to do at this time. And they're asking you to perhaps spend more time in solitude, in stillness, to embrace being alone, to want to fill it too much with things or people or opinions. Just there is a necessity for you this time to do what I call sitting in stillness, to give yourself some time every day where you are showing yourself self-love and self-appreciation and quietening your mind by saying, do you know what? I'm going to sit still today for 20 minutes. I'm not going to move a muscle. I am going to listen to some music or listen to whatever I wish to listen to. And trust me, my darling, then you will start to hear and start to receive that intuitive voice in your head, in your heart. It'll come through. Those random thoughts will come through. So there is a lot of self-discovery for you at this time, and Spirit is encouraging you to do that. And again, look at this space of the Hermit, and here you have the world. It's almost like, you know, what your wildest dreams are to cover the world, to naturally grow globally as well. Spirit is saying, yes, but you can do that within a space of not doing so much, more in a space of being. We are first and foremost a spiritual being, but we're having a human experience, and we have forgotten that. And all of these experiences are being given to you at this time to help you remember that actually the universe life force works through you when you allow it to, when there is no resistance. So that hermit mode is a non-resistance form of being. And within that space, magic can happen, my darling. Magic can happen. So outside influences for you at this time, the Four of Wands. The universe is encouraging you to remain within this Nine of Pentacles space, to remain within this feeling of comfort, of confidence, of courage, of independence. You've got the Three of Cups here as well, the small adjustments. The Four of Wands is a card of external influence being a very safe, constructed, energetic structure in your life. How do I say that, Spirit? You have created within your space at this time, and your soul has called out to those that are very supportive for you at this time within the Four of Wands. You may have a very strong marriage or relationship that is there to support you at this time with your growth. And it is about taking a stop and looking at who is in your universe, who is there to support you, who is there to encourage you, who is there to encourage you, my darling, to have fun, to be spontaneous, to dance the dance, to enjoy it. Because I feel at this time you're taking it all a little bit too seriously, and Spirit is asking you to embrace this more, about being quite more content about where you are and more seeing what is happening and that you have created in your life. Small adjustments. See the joy, see the fun, more dancing. If you thought about doing a dance class, my darling, go and do a dance class. You have attracted to you, again, a wonderful group of people that are there to embrace you, to support you. Embrace them back. Do things that are spontaneous. Take part in things. More, what is it? Less work and more play. More work and less play makes Jack a dull boy. Universe works fast when you're having fun, when you're in that high vibration, when you are trusting that all is at ease and a flow. You are putting up too much resistance at this time with too much hard work. So come away with that. Come and spend time this Christmas and New Year with those that you love, those that are going to make you laugh, those that, you can see here, they're having a fantastic time. Maybe you have got a wonderful coming together this Christmas, or there are some parties. Maybe you're feeling a little bit tired at the moment about doing it, but Spirit is saying, go ahead and do it, because all of this is the creation of something. What action is going to happen? What is going to happen for your dreams? And this 2023 is bringing in this wonderful opportunity for you, something that you're going to be really, really, really excited about. You see this little girl here, and she's got a very happy face. It's something that is, for me, regarding a lot of knowledge, a lot of information that's going to come for you, something that's going to enable you to create a really extraordinary, beautiful, energetic structure, foundation for yourself. I feel it's going to come in the spring for you, or the early summer. I don't normally say that, but that's what I'm being guided to look at, to say with the flowers here as well. It's a really wonderful opportunity for you, whatever it may be, my darling. And you're going to wish to share it with others. It's something I've been told. You're going to wish to share it with others. So all of this is for 2023. Okay, so now the way you're right now is the Nine of Pentacles. So they want you to move into 2023 with more of a child's play to this, more of a having fun, more of a spontaneous approach. Now let's have a little look, my darling, at what the Guardian of the Night Tarot, goodness me, is saying to you. These cards won't pop up on the screen, but I will run them through with you as we're going through. Thank you, Spirit. Can you show me more about this Ace of Pentacles in 2023? Thank you. 2023, Ace of Pentacles. What wishes to come out? The lovely Guardian of the Night. The Fool. The Fool, my darling. And I'm seeing on the best from the Two of Wands, but upside down. And I'm really pleased to see that here, because I feel with this Two of Wands, this is the overriding energy. Your energy next year is less of trying to do everything for everybody. Less of making decisions in your life that are all about perhaps looking after everybody and coming back to you, because actually when it's very important that you are self-is, because you can't be self, you can be selfless, but sometimes you are selfless because of it. And sometimes you have to be self-is, which is selfish, but self-is very necessary in order to impact the positive change, the positive change that you wish to have on your life, and also for others too. It starts with yourself. You can't be a rock, for a foundation for others, unless you have looked at your own foundation. So I feel with this Two of Wands card upside down that don't regret anything now. Move forward with the understanding that all of these experiences, all of this hard work has given you a really, really strong foundation, and you've already made a soul decision to do what you're looking to do. And Spirit is urging you, this is the Fool card, okay, to not overthink too much the next move that you're going to be taking in 2023. There is going to be opportunity that's going to present itself. You are going to have those around you that are very supportive in terms of where you are encouraging you as well. The Fool is to take that leap forward with the understanding, of course, there are always dangers. You know, the wolf here has come onto the ice, and the bunny rabbit thought it was safe on the ice, but the wolf has made that move onto the ice. And yes, it could break, but maybe it won't. So what Spirit is saying is, see each and every one of, to take a step forward is the most important thing. To take the step forward with the understanding that you're taking a leap of faith that is taking you beyond your comfort zone. So rather than that Ace of Wands in the past, I'm looking at this row now as the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, you can see, is almost the past here. And I feel that all of that time and effort and energy that you've been given, actually, you've also been given a really inspired thought. And perhaps it's making you rethink. And within that space of the 4 of Wands there, you have the structure in your life to actually affect that big change in your life. And in this present moment of the world, the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, you are also in alignment with a beautiful energy here to manifest, but to have fun doing it with this Ace of Wands in the past. And then in the future tense, you've got this 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. The 5 and the Ace makes the 6 of Pentacles. That's giving and receiving. More balance in your life with the Hermit card in the middle in 2023. Not overthinking things, understanding that it doesn't matter whether you fail or you succeed. It is in the trying that is the discovery, that is the adventure of it, because you are always within the space of taking a leap of faith and make believing and trusting. You are always impacting, affecting a positive change for your life. And Spirit wishes for you to do that. Let go of what you might perceive to be expectations of the outcome, and trust that everything is unfolding for you as it is intended for you, my darling, and see the value in taking the leap of faith regardless of any outcome that's happening. So this is very interesting about this Ace of Pentacles. What else do they want to say? They're saying you're going on a great adventure. Okay, so you have got, as we said, we've got this Ace of Pentacles, the world is completion. We've now got the Fool. So there is the advent of something wonderful for you next year with this Ace of Pentacles. No, it's not going to be safe. But then we know so much, we learn so much when we're faced with challenges. As the wolf there, you have people around you to help you kind of work out solutions to this. So they're saying you're going to learn so much through this, but this is a divinely timed gift for you. Thank you. Remember, focus on the what you want and the why you want, and forget about how and when, but live life spontaneously, enjoying the process as well. Thank you. What else do they want to say? Oh, of course, now you've got the World card again. So number 21, the World. There is going to be a completion. This thing that you're desiring the most, it is going to be completed. It is going to be a wonderful success. It is going to be an energetic structure within your life that you are going to be so proud of, my darling. It is in a gathering of community around you, a blending together of ideas, an intuitive approach to it. It is perhaps something that on your own you have found to be overwhelming, but actually you are pulling together now. And I feel with this, you're putting together, you're energetically with this Nine of Pentacles, pulling together the assistance that you might need to create something marvelous, a wonderful energetic structure. The little bee on its own might feel a little bit either isolated or irrelevant. Put it this way. But actually, if we look at the bee in connection with community, we look at the bee in connection with what they do intuitively so much, so well. You know, the bee lives for 40 days, visits, I think, 1,000 flowers and produces a teaspoon of honey, that sweet nectar of life. It's so healing. It's so wonderful. Yet within that community of it, with all of them doing it, we take notice, we see it, we love it. So where is that bee card gone? Here it is. So within this space, you are going to, within the new year, with this offer, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, and I really feel it's something to do with community, coming together with like-minded souls, that small adjustment as well with that Three of Cups there as well for you. Be open to see what others are bringing to the table for you. Be open to sharing your experiences with others. Be open to blending your experiences with the others. Yeah, it's a very, very productive energy space. And again, the Four of Wands has appeared. So this is external influences moving into next year. This is the magpie. This is the letting go. This is not seeing so much what is black and white in your life, but letting go with the understanding that with your magpies are very, I mean, I know they're very naughty and they're very attracted to bright, shiny things, but they're very creative. They're very clever. They do like community. They mate for life as well. So enjoy yourself within this space of the Four of Wands. Communicate within this structure that you have at this time, whether that be at work or at home or at play. Create within that space a kind of slightly naughty magpie playful energy. Play the game of make-believe. Send out your manifestations, say your visualize, you know, visualize what you want. I keep coming back to let go of expectations, let go of how this is meant to happen, focus on the what and the why. Magpie has no expectations of outcomes. They just get attracted to that next thing and then they move spontaneously in that direction. So let go of where you think this might be going and allow the universe to bring it in for you. Last card, please, universe. Thank you for this Ace of Pentacles for brave, beautiful Taurus. who is about to complete on their wildest dreams for next year. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Last card, please. 8 of Cups and the High Priestess. Walk away from everything that you thought was the way of doing this. Embrace that solitude time at the moment. Everything that you have done so far has been a certain form of fulfillment for you, but you have been on that soul's call. And with this 8 of Cups and this tiger, it is time for you to look back at the past now with a respect and understanding for everything that it's taught you. But you are at this moment of time, you are, if I come back to this queen, sorry, I keep saying the queen, but the Knight of Pentacles, she is a queen in my heart. If you come back to that space, it is the understanding that there is, with looking back as the tiger, an understanding now of taking a more leisurely approach to this, walking away from the need to affect and make things happen, and having a much more leisurely approach, like a tiger would. They've spent a lot of time lounging around, enjoying, and then they leap into action when they're meant to. So pat around your life and look back on things as the tiger, and perhaps now understand. You know all this already. I think you're just having a moment or two of wobble. There is so much that you have done and affected and made happen in your life and created in your life. But I feel there is quite a rigid approach to lots of it. You like to see it planned. You like to see it in front of you. You like to know what's going to happen next. And Spirit's saying, no, enjoy, expect the unexpected. The unexpected is the infinite. The infinite contains infinite possibilities. You make what you believe. So what do you want to believe is going to happen next year? Where was that other card that flew in? The World card, the High Priestess. There it is. All it takes now, my darling, is for you to use all of your senses at this time. What are you feeling at this time? What are you hearing? What are you seeing? The bat uses all of its senses. What is Spirit communicating to you through its sign language, through what it is wanting you to recognize? You don't need to react to everything. You don't need to do everything all at once. That you have this ability to perceive something, to feel it, to know it, even though you can't see it's true. You know it. So release your need to have it all orderly. The universe isn't orderly. The universe is chaos. Cause has an omnipotent symphony. There is a rhyme and reason to what is happening in your life. And from your higher self perspective, you understand that this is the bad. This is the need for you to step back now and observe everything and see actually the chaotic pattern within it, the rhyme and reason, the beautiful harmony that's happening, why that happened to affect that, why that happened to do that. Look at that chaotic, beautiful pattern. That's the perception of looking through it as the dark, to stand back and observe with the High Priestess. So there we are, my darlings. I feel, no, they're saying one more card, going back to the original deck. One more card for the Ace of Pentacles, please. Thank you, Spirit. You have got a transformation card. Now, some of you may feel this is the Tower. Yes, it is the Tower. But for me, with this transformation, yes, it's good. It's chaos has an omnipotent symphony. This is something really that's going to take you by surprise, and I'm being told, and delight. And at the bottom of the deck of the energy cards that I'm looking at, there is this door to personal healing and happiness that is there as well. So when you set out your positive intentions, when you set out that positive, blissful state of expectation of it all working out for you, guess what, my darling? It will do. It will do. This is changes, massive changes for you. Get ready for more than blossoming. This is a huge amount of something unfolding for you next year, which is, as I said, the completion of that world for you. And it's happened twice. They're saying patience, but it's all unfolding. There's your wheel again. It's all unfolding for you next year. And it's a completion and a success story for you. So there we are, Taurus. Huge amount of love to you. Have a wonderful Christmas. I will be continuing with my daily readings and also doing I think I'm going to do actually the earth sign readings next. So you may catch a message or two in that as my extra star sign readings for the month. And I look forward to otherwise seeing you in the new year. Do remember that pay what you can reading if you want to have a personal reading with me. So much love, and have the most extraordinary 2023. You deserve it, my darlings. Lots of love. Bye bye.